My wine comes from a box. Why not my coffee? What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up. It's by Java House, and it's cold brew coffee, ready to drink espresso roast. I just said espresso roast instead of espresso roast. I know that drives people nuts here. But what I love about this is actually a lot of coffee. Now, if you're like me, sometimes you get those canned espressos, and they're pretty good. You know, 8 ounces in the morning is probably enough to get most people going, but not this guy. I drink maybe 2 or 3 of those sometimes, and I always wanted something a little bit bigger. Now, this is probably just, you know, something that will tide me over from 8 to 10 a.m. But this is pretty big. You can see here we have 1 gallon of coffee here, so 3.79 liters. It comes in a box, and I think it's kind of like those wine boxes. Now, you will put this in the fridge. It does say refrigerate after opening, which I will certainly do, but this is a true unboxing. You can see the bag in there, and I can see the little spigot right down here. So I'm gonna pull that out, and then we can slide it right in there. So I think you can see the coffee actually in there, and I think I'm just gonna twist this so that the little opening is down, just like that. Looks like there's a little plastic over it too, so we're going to pull this out. Now, my question here is this as good as the canned, ready-to-drink coffee that you get from the grocery store and that type of thing? And I am hoping that it is, because what would be really nice about this is I can just put this on a shelf in the refrigerator, pour myself a cup of coffee whenever I want, and be able to go back to it any time of the day without having to bust open a new can and create more waste. So, alright, so I got the box up here. I think I just pressed this button, and we shall see. Oh, there it comes. And what I want to show you here is it looks like espresso roast coffee and dark coffee. I mean, it smells good. It smells just like room temperature coffee. I haven't fridged this or anything like that, but oh man, that's smooth. You know, I've heard that sometimes the dark roasts are actually the smoothest, and sometimes I'm afraid about getting the dark roast because I think they're going to be too bitter, too burnt tasting, but this is really smooth. Wow, I definitely could drink that. And the nice thing is too, because this is like a black coffee, you could add your own cream or sugar to it if you wanted. But that's pretty good. And the nice thing is, when I'm done with this, or I need to top it off a little bit, I can go right back here to the spigot, get myself a little bit more, just like that. Super convenient, gives me all the coffee that I need to get going in the morning, and this thing was actually pretty affordable for the size. So if you are buying those 8 or 12 or 15 ounce canned coffees, you will find that this is a much better deal. So I'll put a link to this in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper.